Hello, welcome back. This is Kenshin1913, and we are Let's Playing Legacy of Kain, Defiance. In the last episode, we got the Fire Emblem, which is part of the Balance Emblem. Anyways, we gotta use now. Our TK has the ability to manipulate torches and light them and whatnot. So what we need to do is hit those two on the left hand, on the right hand side, and then to open up that so we can get that book, and then you hit the two on the bottom and we can go through here. Now the only reason why I did that really fast was because when I was originally recording this and it didn't record, I had quite a time trying to figure out how the hell to get through there, so yeah. Anyways, the Balance Emblem, let me explain what that is in case some people are wondering. Alright, the Balance Emblem is basically this one piece that Kain got at the very beginning of the game with the Seraphim, at the Seraphim Keep, alright? That enhanced the Reaver's power to break various seals. And now, the Fire Emblem that we just got is actually a piece of the Balance Emblem, and it connects to it, giving the Reaver and Kain more power. So now that we have the ability to light braziers or lanterns from afar, let's head back into that room we were in. And we come over here and we can light these two braziers, or again lanterns or sconces or whatever the hell you want to call them. And here we are, a magical staircase has just appeared. Now, I remember watching TK, what was his name? Leading Man AE, and he had a lot of trouble with this. And it's not too hard if you take your time and be very careful with the jumps here, because the camera angle can screw you, but I believe he was playing on the PC, he might have been using a keyboard, and that can really screw with platforming types of jumps. Anyways, as you can see, this is fairly easy. Oh god. Oh god. I spoke way too soon. Alright, so let's try this again. I know the camera angle really kind of screws you with these jumps, but you just gotta be very careful when you're jumping, especially with this last one. This one could be rather difficult. Alright, now we're at the tippity top of the tower, where Moebius is said to be.
Here you are at last. I see you found a fragment of the Balance Emblem. This will be of even further use to you, if you can find the other three. Now, shall we?
Yes. Let us continue our conversation, but on a somewhat different footing. Now, what do you have to tell me, Moebius?
You cannot kill me. We both know that this is not how or when I die.
Death is not the only possible outcome.
Your delusions of fulfilling the vampire's foolish prophecies have badly distorted your judgment. And Raziel is not what you think.
You dare imagine what I think.
So, you prevented Raziel's soul from entering the Reaver. Do you believe for a moment that by this you have averted your fate? Or his? Or that of Nosgoth itself? Your manipulations are pathetic.
Yet Raziel retains his free will, and that's what frightens you, isn't it, Moebius? You cannot see his path, and so you cannot control it.
And neither can you. Yes, Raziel is shrouded from us, but we see the ripples of his potential actions, and every path he might choose leads to the same outcome. He will kill you, Kain. In sparing Raziel, you have written your own death sentence.
You still have not answered the question I came to ask. Where is Raziel?
He is not In a true sense, here. Not now.
Don't try my patience, Moebius. What have you done with him?
He is contained. In time, it may be safe to release him. His destiny must be completed. He will enter the sword. But until that time, he is dangerous. Far more dangerous than you could understand.
And your incontrovertible evidence?
The answers are plain, if you know where to look. Go west of the pillars. There you will find a testament written in stone.
But stones, too, can lie.
So Kain is trying to find out where Raziel is. And I guess the only way to find out is that he's got to head towards the pillars. And again, this is 500 years in the past, so Moebius isn't destined to die until until he destroys.
The pillars of Nosgoth stood pristine against the horizon. To the west, I would find the enlightenment Moebius felt I lacked.
Anyways, what the hell was I saying? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, to the west. Moebius doesn't die until after he destroys all the vampires but Kain. Even Vlorador. Anyways, now we're in the material realm with Raziel in the cemetery, which is a very long area.
There had to be a way to escape the spirit world without the help my master was pleased to deny me. Only in the material realm would I have a chance to seek my destiny, or change it.
Alright, so now Raziel needs to find a new way in order to enter the material realm, because he does not have the means that the Elder God gave him to go back into, or to, you know, go into the material realm. And there we go. So yeah, now we gotta run around here, looking to see if we can find something while killing these sluhas or whatever. And yeah, I believe fighting these guys does count towards your battle experience, so I will be fighting them.
Spectral Reaver. Material Reaver.
Yeah, so these guys are just some real fantastic voice actors. So whenever I can get to hear them say words, I'm going to try and do it. The two people who play Raziel and Kain are some of the best ones out there, definitely. And these characters are just really good in and of themselves, so. Grabbing a couple souls. Hey! It's our friend the Race. They decided to join as well. I guess they can be in the spectral realm. Is there any more? Hey, you're the guy. Where the hell is that other dude? Where? Oh, there you are, you son of a... Die! Okay, that should be everybody. Now, we can't go through doors, but we can sneak our way through. Again, you just have to hit forward. And I really like how they speeded up that animation.
In this crypt, I discovered ethereal gases rising from the moldering corpse within. As I neared, I felt a distinct spiritual pull, and the closer I approached, the more that pull intensified.
Okay, so now we gotta hold up or down on the directional pad and square to shift into the material realm. When you see the Reaver icon, that's when you know you're shifting. No, when you see the other icon, that's when you know you're shifting.
In the end, it was not difficult. I projected myself down into that tomb. found I was reborn into the material world. I was cursed with a loathsome and repugnant vessel. But with an effort of will, that too could change.
And look at that, now Raziel is in the material realm. Yay! And this rock here will fill up your gauge here. And yeah, while you're in the material realm, your health will constantly drain because, excuse me, Raziel.
These gargoyles quickened as I drew near, triggering the door to close. I would need to find some means of approaching the door without being observed.
Anyways, Raziel is using his own sheer will in order to, I guess he like inherited the body of a corpse or something. And he's using his own will to you know, stay in the material realm, unlike before when he was using the Reaver's power and the Elder Gods' help. But yeah, so the way that he comes into the material realm is actually going to be, it's actually going to be kind of important for later on. Alright? Oh god, these friggin' things, real pain in the egg. And I believe these guys do add to your battle experience, so I'm going to try and kill them all. Or as many as I... What the hell? Did he die, or what the hell? There we go. There we go. Now we gotta come over here. Now we can start exploring this area more thoroughly.
She says she won't go near the place.
I tell you, the pillars are haunted.
Haunted?
I heard a woman's voice talking and moaning, and there was no one there.
How many vampires have you killed? And you can't face down one ghost?
I knew who these were. Vampire hunters, scouring the countryside, destroying what had once been my kind.
My God, what is that? A vampire or a demon?
Where?
Here.
Get him!
Quickly! No mercy.
Okay, so as you can see, these are vampire hunters, and these are some of the types of human enemies that Raziel's going to be facing. You got a few kind over here. You got the spear lady, and you got these guys with claws, but they also like to shoot projectiles. They're a real pain in the butt. Now, when you come close to a dude, you can do like Kain and just rip out their friggin', well, you can rip out their soul, which I think that animation is just amazing. Now, also while they're on the ground, if you just hold R1, you can suck their soul out without having to do that animation. But I love that. Look at that.
These were Moebius's hunters, mercenaries enlisted in his crusade to exterminate the vampires. His insignia was unmistakable. But this meant I'd been captive in the underworld for centuries. I had lost 500 years. Then I knew what ghost it was that haunted the pillars. Ariel, the specter of the murdered Balance Guardian. Perhaps she could provide the answers I sought. But first I would have to find a way out of this cemetery.
Alright, so basically we are 500 years after where we were just at, after the murder of Janos Audrin. He was stuck in the underworld for 500 years.
This temple's facade hinted at some ancient vampire origin, for it bore the sign of the Reaver and was marked with the elemental symbol of light. The mystery of the Reaver might be answered within, but this edifice was too high for me to reach.
Anyways, we're basically in the same timeline, or in the same time that Kain is in. The original Kain from Blood Omen 1. So we're in that same era from when Kain took his first journey in Blood Omen 1. which is pretty damn cool if you ask me. So we're traveling countryside.
Another temple. This one marked with the elemental symbol of darkness. This edifice, like the other one, was too high for me to reach.
Anyway, so we're traveling the countryside around the same time that Kain, again from the first game, is traveling the countryside and trying to do some stuff. You know what I mean? Kill the members of the circle. And we pick up our first health talisman. And let's keep going this way. But yeah, so we're in Blood Omen 1 timeline right now as Raziel. The pillars are already crumbled due to well, no, they're not crumbled. They're all tainted due to Nopraptor's curse after Ariel was killed. Come over here.
An ancient gate, sealed by the powers of light and darkness, barred the way to the pillars beyond. To depart this place and continue my journey, I would have to find the means to open it.
Yep, so we're gonna have to look for a way to get into the light and darkness areas of the cemetery to get the Reaver. But I'm gonna end the episode here, and we'll continue exploring the cemetery next.